If you're a sneakerhead or even a casual scroller on TikTok, then your For You page has been dominated with shoe videos and live streams. At least mine have been. Throughout the past few weeks, a creator or collective of creators named Culture Kicks have been all over my TikTok For You page. But who is this creator? Well, Culture Kicks has a TikTok following of over 2.3 million followers, and in almost every video, they're either at shoe conventions or at their shop, but more so at SneakerCon. Along with their TikTok account with over 2.3 million followers, they also have a YouTube account with over 500,000 subscribers. Most of the videos on their YouTube account are either about them exposing resellers or exposing sellers who are trying to sell them fake shoes. It seems like they don't like to be scammed, so hopefully they don't turn into hypocrites and scam other people. There's no foreshadowing there. I just think I'm just getting way too far ahead of myself. The videos on their TikTok account usually consist of them selling, buying, or bartering for shoes, which has been a staple for their content for quite some time. These videos do really well, and personally to me, are entertaining to watch. A lot of these videos are clips from the actual live stream from the conventions, and the most viral TikToks are definitely the ones where Chase, the owner of Culture Kicks, will either do a coin flip or rock, paper, scissors in order to bet the price that he will pay for the shoes. A lot of the time he ends up losing, and it's showcased on his live stream and video. So it made the whole process seem way more authentic. And now it wouldn't seem authentic at all if he always just won. But this authenticity would vanish just this past week. You see, Culture Kicks usually travels to different parts of the world for SneakerCon. This time, they landed in Singapore. While they were live streaming, someone would walk up with 3 pairs of shoes. The person wanted $1,000 for all 3 pairs, but Chase only wanted to spend $400. Even at first, Chase didn't want to spend $400. He wanted to do a coin flip or rock, paper, scissors shoot for either $1,000 or $0. So the guy and Chase's friend would do rock, paper, scissors to see who would get the price that they wanted. Just like always, Chase would lose, but when it was time to pay up, Chase got shifty. He started telling the guy that he didn't have cash on him and asking for his Venmo and PayPal. But also, he'd tell his friend to turn off the stream.
I gotta either pay you tomorrow or Zelle you. You have Zelle, Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash App.
PayPal?
Sure, yeah.
PayPal, all right. How do you bet?
I gotta end the stream then do it.
Don't look back.
End the stream. End it. I gotta end the stream then do it.
Don't look back.
End the stream.
When the stream ended, we got a different point of view, and the guy would go back and forth with Chase in order to get his money, until Chase's friends started to push him away and kind of bully him in a way. Along with pushing him back, they'd also give him his shoes back, and then threatened to call security if he didn't leave.
Hey, bro, now he's trying to scam me. I didn't scam you. I converted to FTD.
This is what
I told you 1,000.
Sorry, brother. Can you back up for us? Thank you. I appreciate you.
Nak kena scam dah. Oh, I got scam dah. Bang. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure many of you guys have seen the video of me being scammed by Culture Kicks. It was such a disgrace, such an embarrassment. I didn't really expect from someone who has such a high following to do such a shitty scam. Right, so I'm going to give you a full explanation of what really went down yesterday. Right, so I went over to SneakerCon event at Marina Bay Sands with my brother, right, because I've never been to this event before. And I have 3 pairs of shoes that has been lying around for years and I've been wanting to sell it for God knows how long, right? So I saw Culture Kicks live stream and I wanted to meet him personally, right? So I went over there, bought my tickets for me and my brother, and then when I went to his booth, the queue was super long. Thank God I was the last person there, right? Last person to queue. After that, they are not going to accept any more buyers, right? So before before my turn came, right, the videographer came to me and asked whether I wanted to do a mystery box or I wanted to do just a normal deal. Now I was thinking, why not we do the mystery box? You know, it's more fun, and I'm also not looking to do much profit with my shoes. I started the price at 1,200 and 800. At the start, he didn't accept it. He said he didn't want to do mystery box. He was with another person, right? He was with his friend, right? So he rejected the first offer, right? Then he came back with another offer of 0,900. So I rejected that offer from him because I wanted to live with something, you know. So I counted back with 1,500. Okay, bear in mind, right? I've converted all my prices of my shoe to SGD. Okay, not USD. He's used to doing USD, not SGD. He said, bro, let's cut the bullshit. Let's do 1,400. And I'm like, okay, 400 is good enough, right? The value of my shoes is definitely more than 1,000, right? It's 1,000 or more. So we shake on the deal, and he decided we should do rock, paper, scissors, right? And instead of playing with him, I play with his friend, okay? So we played rock, paper, scissors, and I won. We played best out of 3, and I won 2, right? First 2 I won already. Then after that, he said, oh, congrats, bro, you did great. So that was still, his live stream was still on, right? He asked for Cash App, Venmo, all these apps that usually Singaporeans don't use. So when I suggested PayPal, he said, okay, bro, let's do PayPal. And then he ended his live stream. He even told his videographer, end the live stream. So when he ended the live stream, right, his character, everything changed, bro. He got very rude. He was agitated. Like, I mean, he lost. I understand. He must be pretty mad, you know. And then he delayed the payment. So I was telling him, is it okay for PayPal? Then he stared at me for I don't know how many seconds. He said, I don't think I want to do this deal. Then I'm like, bro, we already shook on it and you already agreed. Then he said, bro, you scam me. Then I say, you are scamming me by, you know, by not paying up because you clearly lost the bet. Like, you clearly lost the bet. So you got to pay up. To make things worse, I don't know how to use PayPal. I only know how to pay, send money over. I don't know how to accept money from PayPal. So I was like panicking. At the same time, he was not helping. Like, he was not helping at all. And then he delayed. And that's when his videographer came in, his friend came in and threatened me to call the security. Then I'm like, bro, I didn't do anything wrong. We clearly agreed on the deal. So we go back and forth, and they clearly didn't want to accept the shoes. And they want to back out from the deal. The guy, his friend, took my boxes of shoes and just passed it to me and asked me to leave. Now I'm like, bro, I was stunned. As you can see from the video, I was literally stunned. If I would have lost the rock, paper, scissors, I would have gladly have accept the $400, you know? Because, I mean, if I were to lose it, I already accept that, okay, this is my defeat, right? You know, I will accept the money gladly. Yeah, but I guess he was a super sore loser. And I would say he's a pussy lah for doing that kind of shitty scam. Like, for someone who has such a high following to be doing that to his followers. And I'm a fan, you know. So I really urge you guys, whoever is watching this video and whoever has watched the previous video, do like, repost the video, make it viral. We should not advocate all these cheaters and scammers, guys. It's not a really good feeling, you know. So yeah, it's your boy Sheiko, guys. Ciao.
I guess what Chase didn't realize is that this Singaporean man was recording his interaction with him because he was actually a fan of Culture Kicks. So after this interaction happened, and knowing that Chase more than likely wouldn't post this part of the live stream, he'd do it himself. On TikTok, the guy's name is Chico, and he'd post 2 videos of the interaction between them, which is what I previously showed. These videos in total racked in 6.5 million views. Chase probably didn't think that this would get so much attention as it received, but it did, and Chase would almost immediately see the impact of his actions, having his comment sections flooded with negative comments telling him to pay Chico. After a couple of days, Chase actually reached out to Chico through Instagram DMs, and part of his message said, "When I had to end the live stream, it was to use my phone to pay you via PayPal. I showed you that I needed a QR code to pay at the time. You were unable to provide me with that. All of it from the beginning was a misunderstanding from our team, so I do apologize for that. This was never my intention. If you could please provide me with your PayPal information so that I could pay you, that would be great. As for the hate, I am used to the comments ever since we started gaining popularity. This is what comes with it. They truly do not affect me, and from content standpoint, because of the situation, we have just gone more viral, so I am not doing it for that. I just wanted to have the opportunity to give an apology and explanation face to face, but I understand you do not want to. In reply to this DM, Shiko wrote, "Secondly, you were never gonna pay me in the first place. You totally switched character after you ended the live stream. You were so rude and disrespectful, and it didn't seem that you wanted to honor the deal, although we shook hands a few times. A man's handshake is his principle. Thirdly, what is the reason you're paying up? Lastly, this was definitely not the first time you scammed others. Many have reached out to me stating that they have experienced the same shit as me. How are you gonna settle things with other victims?" At this point in time, there was no resolution to this issue. Shiko felt like Chase was just doing this because of the negativity Culture Kicks was receiving, and the community 100% turned on Chase. But this was also due to the fact that he mentioned that this situation made his videos even more viral than they ever were, which was very cocky in all of the wrong ways. Eventually, Chase posted a video going over the situation, which was one of the worst videos that I've ever seen, probably up there with the Colleen Bellinger like ukulele video, but it wasn't even an apology, it was just a response video. In this video, Chase adds to the story, trying to say that Shiko wouldn't give him his PayPal information to get paid, which, side note, makes absolutely no sense. If Shiko was going to SneakerCon to sell his shoes, why would he out of nowhere try to make it even harder to get paid? But the part of this video that upset me was when Chase tries to make it seem that Shiko did all of this, in Chase's words, a viral moment, and for clout.
To do the deal, check market, do calculators, all that stuff. So I know in the back of my head that I have to end the stream to pay this guy. And you can see I get up, maybe from the angle from his video, you can see that, but he definitely did edit the video so that like it's not the entire thing. But I got to go up, get the phone that was streaming to pay this man. All right. He says he has PayPal. Okay. I go to my PayPal account and it says exactly this. I got to scan a QR code to pay this guy. So he's talking about something with his bank and PayPal and how he's had problems with it. And I'm like, look, bro. And I said this to him. I said, you can either come tomorrow when I have more cash, or we have to go with PayPal. Those are the only options because you told me you had PayPal, right? So I asked to scan his QR code, and then during this whole interaction, right, we're talking back and forth. He's like, you know, just not giving it to me. And I'm realizing at this point, because there's a camera in my face to the side, right? His guy's recording me, so I know I'm getting recorded. It's not like I'm like, end stream. Oh, I'm not getting recorded right here to the right of me. No, end stream because I needed to get my PayPal up, right? So that I could scan this QR code that you guys see for PayPal. And if you ever used PayPal, you know that this is a way to pay people with, right? To get their username, to get their information. This is when I start getting frustrated because I still see that camera on me. So I'm like, all right, this guy does not want to figure this out. He does not want to figure this out because I legitimately am asking him for his PayPal. And he has a camera on me. He's trying to get a viral moment. He came there. If you see the video, he talks about it. He's coming there. He's getting a viral moment. He wants a viral moment. He wants to go viral, right? He's a small-time influencer who wants to go viral. I get it. You want to come to the camera, you come to the table, do a deal, no problem. But now when I'm asking you, bro, for your PayPal information to pay you, and you're not giving me a legitimate answer, and then I get frustrated, right? Because I see that what's going on here, you're trying to expose or whatever. Now my partner Alex comes in, he's like, what's going on? I give him the situation. And then we're all like, listen, bro, okay? If you cannot give me the PayPal information, I am sorry. But there's no way to pay you here, okay? You can take your shoes. I did not take his shoes. I did not just take his shoes. He kept his shoes, as you see in the video, and walks away. All right? So, after that, now we're on day 2. I know that in the back of my head, there's probably a video coming because the guy's recording. He got his moment. He got it. Congratulations. He won. He makes me look like I don't want to pay the guy, even though in the video, if you read my lips, I say, bro, give me your fucking PayPal. Because I'm getting pissed at this point. So I did use profanity and I apologize for that. But he would not give it to me. Okay? Day 2 goes on. There's no sight of him. I now have cash. Okay? I now have cash. I was waiting on him. There was actually a guy who came back. And if you're this guy and you're watching this, I told the guy before, I said, brother, I don't have enough cash. He said, no problem, bro. I'll come back he literally said, no problem, bro. I will come back tomorrow when you have the cash and we can get the deal done. Perfect. He comes back the next day. The other person comes back the next day. I give him the cash. We shake on the deal. Have a great night. Have a great day. Whatever. Okay? This guy does not come back. All right? And then on Monday, I leave to go home. I'm back in the States. All right? I'm leaving to come home. Mind you, it is a 30-hour flight. 30 hours to get back to the U.S. from Singapore. 30 hours. So during this whole time, I cannot see social media. I cannot see whatever. I can't see anything because I'm on a freaking plane for 30 hours, right? Now our content team is posting content, right? So they start talking to me like, hey, Chase, we start seeing all this stuff that's going on with this guy, whatever. Said you didn't pay him. And I'm like, nope, there it is. There it goes. He got it. He got it. So now it is time for us to, again, right back to him. This is the second time. I said, hey, bro, you want to come on stream right now or tomorrow, which is today? I said, you want to come on? And he posted all of this. So I'm sure he'll post this too. But he's like, hey, bro. I say, hey, bro, you want to come on stream and, work this out, talk about the situation? I said, I will pay you. I said, what's your PayPal information again? Because at this point, I'm like, bro, you're just doing this for the class. You don't want to get paid. Because I asked him for his PayPal information again for the second time. This is in text. DM'd him. And I literally DM'd him. Nothing. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Just, bro, if you want this 1,000 Singapore, which is $150, here's your third chance. I will pay you because of all this, like the whole whatever that happened. I'll pay you the money. I will. I still will. This is the third time I'm asking and begging for him. But that's it. But that is it though, chat. That was basically the situation. That is basically the situation and how it all planned out. So, with that being said, I told you guys when we hit 300 subscribers.
This was a ridiculous video, which honestly tried to gaslight us, the people watching this video, into believing that Chase didn't scam Shiko. But it wasn't really about the money. I mean, it was, but it was also because they made a bet, shook hands, and Shiko thought he'd get his money. But Chase backed out because he didn't like the deal anymore, which morally just isn't right. Shiko even explained that the line was long and he was one of the last people in line. So to stand there all day and to get finessed like this had to be demoralizing. In the comments of this re-uploaded response video, people wrote he'd agreed to a game with Shiko, lost the game, turned off the live, and then backed out of the deal and got his team to bully him away. People didn't like this response, and it definitely hurt Culture Kicks way more than it helped fix their image. And Chase would actually end up blocking Shiko after this, probably because he felt like he was still in the right and Shiko was in the wrong. But almost every single comment on Culture Kicks' TikTok page is about Shiko, so it's only a matter of time until Culture Kicks either deletes comments pertaining to Shiko or makes another response video. This one situation really ruined the reputation of Culture Kicks. Instead of an authentic guy who was fair and valued his customers on camera, everyone caught a glimpse of the real Culture Kicks. Even I was coming around to actually liking the content and was just about to follow them. But after this, I started to realize that not only did Chase treat this guy terribly, but he treats a lot of people pretty badly too. People will bring him limited edition shoes or shoes that are worth a good chunk of change, and almost every single time, Chase will try to lowball them, even though they were already offering the shoes at a very low price. I wanted to see if anyone else had issues with Culture Kicks. There were a good amount of Reddit posts from over a year ago which spoke about how Culture Kicks was selling reps. Now for all of my casual viewers, reps are replicas or fake shoes. One Reddit post read, "So a little while ago, I bought a pair of Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blues off the Culture Kicks live stream. They weren't my size, and at the time I overpaid for them, so I decided to hold on them. The other day when I tried selling them to someone, they wanted to run it through a legit checking app, and I said sure, why not, because I had no reason to believe they were fake. He runs it through the app, and they came back as replicas. I tried contacting Culture Kicks, but they just ignored me. I also contacted Whatnot support, and they said I'm out of the time frame to report it. I'm down $340, and I have no idea what to do. Don't buy from them." In the reply, someone wrote, "Culture shits, are known for selling counterfeits. They had a huge issue selling fake essentials, Chinese drones, counterfeit gel blasters, and other Chinese counterfeit imports a few months ago. Sorry to hear that. Though it is kind of obvious, given their 4.7 rating, which is like a F on Whatnot, lol. Hope you get a refund, keep trying. These Reddit posts just highlighted why culture kicks can't be trusted. They pride themselves on knowing what is fake and what is real, so they had to have known that the shoes that they were sending to this guy were reps. This company is giving resellers a bad name, and they already have a terrible one, so they're just putting more fuel to the fire with this one. So far, there has been no resolution to Chico's problem, and this put a huge spotlight on the terrible customer service Culture Kicks has, and how little they value their actual fans. It's baffling that in Chase's video, he tried to paint a picture that he was doing Chico a favor because he didn't have a ticket to be at the convention. But this was a lie, because Chico did have a ticket to be there. Just imagine waiting all day to see your favorite content creator sell your shoes and make a little bit of money. But instead, it turns out that your favorite content creator is a phony with the cameras off, and you leave with nothing. But have you ever heard of Culture Kicks? If so, do you believe that they are in the right or in the wrong? I'm sure a lot of people will just say in the wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, you might as well subscribe to the channel and like the video to help the channel get closer to 200,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.